Yeah, I am Father George Thomas. At present, I am the director of JDSSS, Jabalpur Social Service Society. I took over the charge in last May, that is May 2013. And from that time onwards, I am involved with JEEVIKA, JEEVIKA program, which is going on at Pali, Umaria district, where we have about 15 villages we are working. And it is mainly looking after to develop the economic standard as well as the social standard of the people of that area, especially based on their agricultural reform in that area. And working in this project for last 1 year and more, I have seen that quite a lot of difference has come in the people there. And we are the first NGOs who are involved in developing that area. And as far as we know, there was no NGO beforehand working there, and at present also there is nobody. And I found the people there are responding well to this program, especially women, and of course men also are involved in it. The farmers group also is involved in it. But some of the groups have done quite well, and only one problem with our people is that they are not that talkative. They talk less, but at the same time now some of the leaders in the group have come up expressing themselves, and they are doing quite good work. And also in the agricultural field, these people are taken up all this what is called organic farming and SRI method of cultivation. And the SNGs, those who have already started the groups, they are all also saving some money and interloaning among themselves with that money, and also trying to get government programs. And the people as such are also trying to have some kind of involvement in the social development. Especially recently, they had the Jan Sunwai, where the collector as well as all the government officers were called, and they presented their difficulties to them, and especially about this on ration shops, as well as the pension for the widows, pension for the older people. And they have succeeded to a certain extent, but there is much more to do in that area, because being the first time they're coming for a kind of SHG meetings as well as farmers group, it is something new for them, and it takes little time to bring them into the mainstream. But at the same time, they are cooperating with the whole program, and doing their level best to come up in their life, socially as well as economically. And we feel that if you proceed in the same manner, we will be able to make a big change in that area, because people are looking for somebody to gather them together so that they can come up in their what is called social reformation and go ahead in their life. There are also some villages where they don't have the land, because there was a what is called one power plant which has come up there, which has dislocated the people, and they have no land. But at the same time, there is a strong SHG of or we can call it farmers group or SHG, because they don't have much farming. But at the same time, they have come together. They are of different people from different states of India, but at the same time, they are coming together and staying together and working and meeting together. And these people have got a meeting in every month, and no, every week. Every week they come maybe 2 or 3 hours. One thing that impressed me was one village, they have taken up a kind of collecting some money as well as some grain, and supporting each other in the time of their need, either in the time of difficulty at home or maybe in the time of some celebration. They collect maybe from every family 10 rupees each and plus 5 kgs of rice, and they support each other. So that has become a kind of a model, and I hope that this will go to the other groups also, and they too will what people adapt to the same thing in their life. And climate change is one of the biggest problem now. This year also, the rain has not come in time, so people are really in difficulty. And maybe to face this situation, they have come with organic farming as well as mixed cropping and intercropping and all those kind of systems. And we hope if we work at this level with these people, we will be able to make change. And as we are already observing that the people, those who were not at all talking and coming together, now they come together, they discuss about their difficulties, they go to even to the collectorate and fight for their rights. And these are some of the changes that we have observed during this last maybe 1.5 year.
So, Father, how you see the role as a director, that how you, as a director, you own this program, or how you see your role?
See, I have taken up this project as my own because there is no doubt because these people are our people and we know that any involvement from our side either through this project or in any way that it is needed for these people and we know that we can help these people in that way. And also I have a good team of staff who are working well because I may not be always there, but at the same time I am informed about the work as well as they work hard and they know very well about the project. Whenever I visited, I found that they know about the people as well as about the project programs. Even the coordinators there, they know about the entire area that is happening. So I feel this is a project by which I can help the people very much. And then,
And how you see the role of government officials and other integrating with this program?
government officials, of course, they support us whenever we call for any meeting and any training programs. They are quite willing to come and support us. But at the same time, sometimes there are some people those have got their own difficulties and they have to have got their own restrictions. Otherwise, they cooperate with us. There is no difficulty regarding that. And especially when we had that Jansunwai recently, the collector as well as all the people were there, and they were also guiding us how to go ahead with this program, and they were quite willing to support the people.
And how you see the role of Caritas India and Caritas Spain in this entire program?
It is wonderful because one thing I learned from this project is that timely support now, like Sodhinath Pandey comes often to our place and then helps us and directs us, and wherever there is something wrong or something is not going in the right path, we are directed because we do not know. We are in the social work, of course, but we do not know everything. So we get support from the what is called, and then we have got what is called this meeting with other partners, which is held in every 6 months, different areas, which we call Prabhav. That also is helping us to know how the things are working in other areas and as well as to learn from them, as well as to share our experience with them. That is a quite good thing because timely support is there and timely intervention in the project. So we are able to learn as well as we are able to share our experience with others.
And are you able to relate or see support from Caritas Spain?
It is quite good because last time also that our Mabel, no,
Meribel.
Maribel was there. She was quite involved with the program, and then gave us quite good directions and what actually Caritas Spain expects from us, and timely fund is available for us, and we look forward their visit to our this one our area so that we can share with them what we are doing, and perhaps they will be able to see on the spot what is happening.
So how you see further team role of Caritas Spain to Caritas India to partner to community? Do you think this entire chain system of team, it really works for a program like JEEVIKA?
I think it is a quite interesting as well as what's called what they call networking, because as such we did not know Caritas Spain much. We were always related to Caritas India, but then now through Caritas India, the Caritas Spain has come to us, and then there is a lot of interaction between what they call it, Caritas Spain and what they call even in Caritas India, because whenever there is a meeting, when Caritas India representatives are there, whenever we have like Prabhav and other meetings, they are there. There is a kind of interaction. It's a quite good networking, and it is going on very well.
So further, you have worked in social sector for how many years?
See, if I say that even before I became a priest, I was in the social work level because as a seminarian before I was ordained as a priest. I stayed in Islam with some of the people who were actually it's called as a beggars colony. So I was with them for 2 years. I did not stay in the seminary. I used to stay with them and come only for my studies to the seminary. So I can say maybe last some 30, 32 years I am involved with the social work and maybe in the social work as a director now. This is the first time maybe for the last 1.5 years. But then somehow the social work was a part of my life where I was, wherever I was appointed. Even if there was no project, I used to take up some kind of organizing SHGs and mobilizing the youth. And I was also interested recently very much in the children's parliament, what we call it, organizing the children. So that way, always involved in the social work. And social work, I have not taken as a kind of, what is to say, this is not as a job or appointed by somebody. It has become a part of my life. So that is something interesting to do some work for the people.
So you have a long experience of social work. So
That
how
is.
you see further JEEVIKA as a different program in present scenario like in 2014? How you see this program and how you see that this program is different than another development programs, or you do not see any different?
I see some difference because there are certain burning issues in this today's scenario, as well as when we look into the Millennium Goal, like empowering women and what's called education of the children, and then the climate change. These are the certain topics which have become a burning issue of today. And I think this GVR project has taken into consideration all these facts. We have got whatever organic farming and all that we are doing in the agriculture sector. It is, you can say, it is directly connected with the Millennium Goal as well as the what is called the climate change problems. And then we are organizing women, and as I said in our area, I see women are picking up very much, and we are getting empowered. And we have, in my experience, I have seen some of the other, the women are organized well, things go well. And even some movement by women, maybe our tribal women are, sometimes we look, they are more active than men, I have felt that way. And also we are able to help the children in many ways because the family comes up, the society comes up, surely the children will come up. And also we are also seeing through our groups that all the children go to school, they get their midday meal, as well as we are also trying to bring up the schools as per the RTE norms. So I feel it is quite a good program and very much what's called according to the time.
And how do you see the systems in the program? Like in JEEVIKA, we have a system of monthly reports, we have a system of Prabhav, where all people come and meet, including all cluster coordinators, including community members. So there are different systems, in fact, from logo to blog and all. How you see these all things, especially in a church institution, and how you are able to relate with.
I see it is a wonderful system is there in the JEEVIKA because there are some projects we send perhaps a report once in a year. But here we have to report every month, and that also helps us because we do certain works. But then when we sit down to report, we also recollect these are the works we have done. And also in this one good thing is that we also get feedback after sending the report. Certain agencies we send the report and that is the end of it. But here we get the feedback telling these are the things perhaps we can improve, and that helps us. And also meeting together. Even when we go to different SHGs, we see certain SHGs have done some work, others have not done. So we are able to tell them. The same way when we meet with other partners, they have got experience in their own area, and perhaps they have done some wonderful work which we may not have done. And this is a platform where we come to know we can still improve in our way. And it's also an opportunity for us to share. Sometimes we have done some good work. We get an opportunity or a platform where we can share and tell the people that that's what we have done. So I say this way of reporting and then what's called a kind of this one informing us about these things and these meetings are quite wonderful, and it is helping us to grow very much in this one. And also we are able to come back and tell the people, see, this is what they have done, then why can't we also do it? So this builds up our community and as well as our activities very much.
And how you see your staff, your team of JEEVIKA, how do you feel about it?
Staff, I am quite happy with the staff at present, starting from my what's called coordinator and cluster coordinators, animators, and those who are working. So they are giving their time and they know about the work, and also they have built up a good rapport with what's called the government as well as the agriculture department and the KVK. I have seen many of the times when there is a training, they call them and they come and give training, and also these people go to the area, and or maybe only one more area we have to build up, maybe with an abad. With Nabad, we have not done, let's say, perhaps if I say we have not done a good work with them. Now we have had to contact them, and maybe through them we will be able to build up what's called our partners club, partners group more, I feel.
So, do you think, Father, this model of JEEVIKA could be replicated in other parts of country by Caritas India or by any other organization?
I think it's a quite good model, and maybe with the experience we have now, this 2 or 3 years of work, we may be able to add some more what is called components or some more things into that, because this has given us a, since we have the experience of this last years, may be able to, when the next time maybe perhaps a certain changes could be brought up. Otherwise, I feel this is a quite good model we can replicate to different areas.
So, thanks, Father, for giving your time. Thanks for sharing your experience with JEEVIKA. Thanks a lot.
So thank you so much.